everyone. My name is Joanna Howard, and I want to welcome you to the first episode. Today, I'm going to be interviewing Betty Proctor, who is the owner of Obsessions Gift Shop. So welcome Betty and her beautiful daughter here today. So the first thing I want to start off by asking is, how did you come up with the idea, the concept of opening a gift shop?
So it started some years ago, and it was a vision, that that I saw. It came in a dream, and what I saw was helping teenagers become entrepreneurs, and also with employability skills. And I also saw, like behind the desk, I saw myself and my daughter behind the desk.
Okay.
And so moving forward to now, we came up with the concept of the gift shop because some of the teenagers can work here and gain employability skills, and also they can put some of their products in there. And I say teenagers, but we also work with young adults. In our gift shop, we do have persons that are adults that have businesses. They may have businesses, or they may be hobbyists that want to see if they can turn their hobby into businesses. So the gift shop seemed like a perfect fit for that. And so that's how we came up with the gift shop.
Okay, awesome. So who was instrumental in actually picking the name for it?
Actually, it was so it was ironic because my sister came up with the name. She said, what about, because I was thinking about different names that could, be more autism friendly. And she said, what about Obsessions? And I was like, oh my goodness, that fits, because we are an autism-friendly business, and we also want to make sure that we help persons that are on the autism spectrum, as well as communication disorders. And with autism, there are restricted interests, which are basically obsessions. And so it fit right into that.
So I know you mentioned a little bit about autism, so can you kind of share with me the story behind that?
Yes. So I'm a social worker by trade, and so one of the avenues that my career took was dealing with persons that have disabilities, and specifically autism. And so I used to work for FSU Autism Institute, and that's how I started the journey with autism. That's one of the starts of the journey. And the other start of the journey was my daughter, who is on the autism spectrum. And so it's been a journey for both of us. And so we have a vested interest in autism. When she was about a year old, a year to 2 years old, my sister, she came there and she was like, well, Betty, something's going on. I'm a social worker and I'm supposed to know this, but I didn't see it, because I'm with her 24/7. And so my sister was like, well, she's not, she's not talking the way that, she should. She's not, her eye gaze, and so she was telling me that. So what we did was we went to FSU Autism Institute. We got her tested through first words, and they did say that she had characteristics of autism. And then later on, she was diagnosed with autism and anxiety. So this is why we are so vested in this, because some of the things that I've gone through and that Naja has gone through, we both have shared with people. And I like to say that we help people, or at least understood, have that empathy. And I would like to be able to give persons that are on the autism spectrum an opportunity to be able to turn their obsessions into a livelihood. That's what both of us want to do. And through that, there's socialization. And socialization is something that's real big that person on the spectrum, they have a hard time dealing with. And so we want to make sure that, we can incorporate that in, and we can. We have workshops, and through the workshops and also through entrepreneurship and employability, we incorporate socialization skills.
Okay.
Yes.
So Naja, I want to hear from you. Tell me what this gift shop means to you.
I think that this gift shop really brings, like onset, I actually have like social, well, generalized anxiety and undiagnosed autism. And so this really helps me to get out of my comfort zone, just talking to people, because I try to, when I notice about myself is that whenever I'm around others, it gets quiet. And so I'm just still trying to get out of that comfort zone, get out of that shyness, and just begin to talk to people.
Well, that's definitely one way to do it because you have people coming in and out of the shop every day. So I am super excited that you guys are here. So tell me a little bit about yourself personally. I know this is a gift shop, but what is your why? Like, why do you get up in the morning? Why do you want to do this? I always ask entrepreneurs why.
Yeah. And so there are a couple of whys, and the biggest why is because I feel that this is God's will for me, and so and He keeps making it known to me every day, because every day, I pray and I ask Him, Lord, can you, or either Lord, what do you want me to do? And He gives me the answer. Somebody walks into the door and has an opportunity, or somebody walks in the door and we can share information with them. And so one of the biggest whys is His will. The other why is Nija. And with Nija, I want her to be able to be an independent woman, a strong woman. And I want her to be able to gain the experiences that she can do all those things. And that's what this affords. And so she is definitely my why.
Definitely your biggest why. Well, awesome. So tell me a little bit about what type of services do you guys offer here? I know it's a gift shop, but you also mentioned that you have classes here. So what type of classes do you have?
One of the things that we have, one of the classes that we have are for girls that are 12 to 21 years old. And they don't have to be on the autism spectrum, but we especially would like for persons with autism to be in the workshop. We want it to look like real life, and so the workshop is where we have arts and crafts for the females, and we just do different arts and crafts. We do jewelry, we also had a spa day, we did masks, we did sketching and things like that. So it exposes them to different aspects of art. The other, so that's called Girl Power Arts and Crafts.
Okay.
GPAC for short.
Girl Power.
Thank you. And then we also have workshops that are, now those are for the public too, but like I said, especially those that are on the autism spectrum or communication disorders. But the other workshops are that we have are acrylic pours. We have wine and design, where there's a teacher that we have paintings that you can draw. You draw along with her. We also have sip and pour, and the sip and pour is acrylic pour, where you can also do a necklace, a cabochon necklace, or either a tile. Okay. We're going to incorporate different materials or different objects that we can pour on too. But it's just a form of relaxing, and the main thing that we want to gain and we want for the participants to gain in our workshops, all of our workshops, is friendships and acquaintanceships, because that's sometimes lost so much because we're on our computer doing things.
The digital age, of course, I can definitely relate. Everybody's on their tablet or smartphone, so it is good to, yes, technology. So it is good to sit down and actually do things with people and talk to people face to face. So I definitely applaud you for that.
Thank you. We've enjoyed it. We met some really cool people.
So how long have you guys been in operation?
We have been in a store for 2 years, and for 2 years and 5 months.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So fairly new, but
we are. We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot because we started out at Frenchtown Marketplace. And then also we went to Brickyard Marketplace, that's in Tallahassee Mall, but Frenchtown really was where we started. And so our heart is in Frenchtown. Jim Bellamy and also Miss Rosa Morgan, they really were instrumental in us being able to be where we are right now. And also Mr. Keenan too.
Awesome. So what do you want people to know about Obsession Gift Shop?
I want them to know that we're really not just a gift shop. It's a place where you can come, an environment that you can have fun in. My daughter and I love to have fun. We love to dance. And also, we love God. That's the one thing. And we don't have to tell you that we love God. We want, just from looking around and seeing, and also the atmosphere. I know some people, it doesn't matter what religion that person is or whatever, but there's, that we know that there's a God. We know that there's a higher power, because we wouldn't be here without Him. But we just want people to come and enjoy, and also to feel comfortable in our space so that they can create, and so that they can learn more, and we can learn from them. So so we just want to, I don't know, we just want them to come and, right, exactly. We want them to come and express themselves through art and crafts.
Now I noticed that you have a lot of local artists here. Is that one of the goals, is to kind of highlight some of the local artists that are here in the community?
Yes, that is definitely our goal. Because when you go into the department stores, you'll see, they're nice products, but they're not necessarily from local people. And so we want to definitely emphasize the local arts and the local businesses, because they're so talented. We have a lot of talented people that are in here, and even the businesses that come in and they can buy some of the products that they can make things for their business with. And so we want to be able to either have you come in and buy some of the products that are local, and also be able to make them yourselves too.
So if someone was interested in selling some of their items here, could they contact you? Is that one of the services that you offer here?
Yes, that is definitely one of the services that we offer. Yes.
So all you locals out there who have products that you want to sell, definitely reach out to Obsession Gift Shop, where they can highlight some others. So now we're going to take a quick tour around just to show you what type of merchandise that they have here. So before we do that, is there anything else that you want us to know about the gift shop?
Oh, there's one more thing. I forgot to tell you this. And that is we do offer a space for persons to have meetings and also to have workshops. So we have an area that they can do that. And we are by the craft house. The craft house is right in our courtyard. And so the craft house will come over and they can serve food in here and also drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic drinks. But they can do that in here. So we do rent out space for birthday parties too and things like that.
Okay, well, awesome. All right, we're going to take a quick tour, and I just want to thank Betty and her daughter, Naja, for inviting me into her space. If you haven't been here, you really need to drop by. Tell us what your address is.
Thank you. It's 681 McDonald, McDonnell, McDonald Drive. And it may be just a little bit hard to find because our building is not facing Industrial Drive. Although our address is McDonald Drive, we are facing the craft house, and you have to park near Cap City and walk around the building. But we are, if you want something to remember us by, we are there's a mural on the warehouse, and we are underneath the heart. So, yes.
What a fitting set for you to be
exactly
underneath the heart.
Yes, and it's so ironic because the heart is one of our logos for the business.
Oh,
and so
wow.
so I'm telling you, this is definitely led.
Right.
He knows where to put you.
Well,
Yeah.
that is awesome. Well, thank you again for inviting me into your space and for showing me around. And just like I said, if you need something unique, if you're creative, if you want to sell something, then you definitely need to come to Obsession Gift Shop.